What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. I do hope you are doing well, and I do hope that everything is going as well as can be for a Tuesday and getting ready to continue on with the week. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll see the QR code to my niece's Race for Life. I know I keep pushing it, but I am going to keep pushing it. That's my job as an uncle. It's what we need to do. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you either scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Just have a look. And if you, like I say, if you can, any pounds and pennies would be greatly appreciated. You guys have done fantastic with it so far. So long may it continue. So thank you for your support on that. Also, make sure that you're subscribed, your notifications are turned on, that you're commenting, liking, hyping, all of the usual stuff. If you're listening to the audio version of this, make sure that you are liking it and following it either on Apple or on Spotify. Again, that would be greatly appreciated. Your support on the videos over the past literally week has been phenomenal. It's been like one of the best weeks that I've ever had on YouTube. So thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate you all. Speaking of appreciating you and saying thank you, I think it's important to note that, let's see, this happened. Thank you so much for 8,000 subscribers. I really, genuinely, I don't know what to say, but thank you. And this is a passion for me doing this. This is something that I enjoy doing. And you guys give me the confidence and everything to go on with it. So just a big, big thank you. It's a massive milestone. 10,000 next, hopefully, fingers crossed. And yeah, I started this 2 and a bit years ago, and here we are today. And it's absolutely phenomenal. Just absolutely phenomenal. It's taken me a little while to find my niche, but I've got there now, and that's thanks to you guys. And, you know, I can't stress enough how important it is for you guys when you're watching it, that pushes the video out to other people, so more people see it, and more people generally tend to watch the video as well. So just from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much. I much love to you all. You're absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely do appreciate you. So first thing we're going to talk about tonight is, unfortunately, Tanaka is going home. They were eliminated 2-1 by Brazil tonight, and unfortunately, Tanaka didn't have a good cameo when he came on. He was substituted on in the 78th minute, and sadly, it was his error that led to the goal coming on, and he was inconsolable at the end. I think he really, really blames himself, so you could see that on the pictures. And fair play to Matheus Cunha for going over and having a chat with him and just trying to bring him around and make sure that he's all right. I thought, that was nice to see. But we need to make sure, because he is a very, very emotional player, he very much wears his heart on his sleeve. We just need to make sure that he's got the good people around him and doing things just to lift him up, because we know his confidence does take a bit of a knock at times. So I just want to give him a hug, because it's a horrible, horrible situation to be in, and it's not nice in any way, shape or form. But come home, Japanese Prince. We all love you, and we will all do our best to make you feel better. So yeah, I feel for him. I really, really do. It's absolutely devastating that. But that's football, isn't it? It's the way that football generally tends to go. It's sad. It just is. It's really, really sad. And like I say, I genuinely do feel for him on that one. It's awful to be in. Moving on to the next two things. So, first thing that we are going to discuss moving forwards is the Harry Wilson situation. So, let's have a little look at this. On the screen, you'll see just general overview and other bits and pieces and all the various stuff about Harry Wilson. I like to just give this to you during the transfer window, just so you can see where he's at and all of those types of things. So, the Harry Wilson story, it's gathering momentum now. Over the last week, the reports have suggested that we've been in advanced talks with the Welsh international. Negotiations had been described as positive and progressing well. Team Talk had reported that Leeds had been pushing aggressively for Wilson, with discussions going on between the club and the players' representatives. 442 had also reported that Leeds had held positive talks with him. Several outlets are now reporting that Leeds have agreed a deal. More in, Fabrizio Romano has come out and said that Leeds United have completed all formalities for Harry Wilson 4-year deal agreed until June 2030. So as we've talked about it and we've mentioned in a lot of previous videos, it's a signing that we have wanted. No, it's not a marquee signing, but we've needed that left-footed right side winger attacker, and it looks like it's nearly over the line now. So like we said, it's a sensible signing for Leeds. He's coming off the best season of his career, contributing goals and assists in the Premier League while proving he can create chances, score from distance and deliver dangerous set pieces. He's a player we've admired for some time. We know about what happened last year with the deal collapsing late in the window, meaning it's not a new target. This is the 49ers going to form where they might miss out on a target, but they generally will go back in on a target as well. It's nice, like I said, to have it over the line. And in modern football, I should say, having a player of his caliber is really, really good for us. And we know why we want him. Premier League experience, creativity from wide areas, set piece quality, goals and assists, his tactical versatility. He can play right wing, left wing as a number 10 or in a much more advanced midfield role. But we know the reason that he's been brought in, and that is to play on the right-hand side, left footer, cutting in, doing what he did last season for Fulham, hopefully, fingers crossed. 4-year deal, as we said, and that'll take him all the way up until 2030. Maybe it's that security that he wanted. Maybe that's not what Fulham were offering. Who knows? But like I said, it looks like it's nearly done. I'm not going to say that it's done until the club announce it. So the next little thing to have a wee chat about is Lloyd Kelly, centre-back. Obviously, it's a topic of discussion that we are interested in at the moment. It's an intriguing link. The Juventus defender has emerged as a genuine Leeds target, according to reports from Italy and England. Several outlets have reported that Leeds have shown concrete interest in the former Bournemouth and Newcastle defender, with Juventus reportedly willing to listen to offers if the right proposal arrives. It's a fascinating one for us because Kelly only joined Juventus permanently after an initial loan spell from Newcastle, but reports suggest the Italian club could already be open to moving him on. So, who is Lloyd Kelly? He's a 27-year-old English defender, primarily plays at centre-back but can also operate at left-back. He stands at around 1.89 metres tall. He's naturally left-footed. This is why it's a concrete link, because he's left-footed. But every left-sided defender in the world is going to be linked with us because of Pascal Struijk going to Brighton. After coming through Bristol City's academy, Kelly made his name at Bournemouth before moving to Newcastle United and then through to Juventus. His versatility is one of his biggest strengths. Having a defender who can play both centre-back and left-back is incredibly valuable, particularly for clubs like Leeds that need squad depth without carrying huge numbers of players. His main strengths: strong aerially, comfortable on the ball, progressive passer, left-footed balance in defence, versatility across the back line, and he's got Premier League experience as well. Kelly's the type of defender who suits a team without wanting to build from the back. He's composed in possession and has enough technical quality to play in Farke's system, where defenders are expected to be comfortable receiving the ball under pressure. Areas of concern: no players are perfect. Questions have occasionally been raised about his consistency, his pace against quick forwards, and concentration in transition moments. There were also mixed reviews during parts of his time at Newcastle and Juventus, although he still featured regularly and accumulated significant top-level experience. Why we're interested in, obviously. If the reports are accurate, the interest does make sense. We need more Premier League level defenders. He brings experience, versatility, physicality, the left-footed balance that we would be looking for, and at leadership as well. At 27, he's also entering what should be the peak years of his career. Don't forget that 27 years old being a tick to the types of players that we are bringing him into. So, current transfer market, depending on where you look at, his market value is approximately 16 million euros. Some places have it as high as 23 million, and he does remain under contract with Juventus until 2029. That means that the deal is likely to be is unlikely, to be cheap, but if Juventus are genuinely willing to negotiate, Leeds may believe there is an opportunity there. So looking at everything in terms of what we've just talked about, where are all of these links coming from? So again, I have to stress this. It's important to discuss the reliability of the stories. The Harry Wilson links are being reported by 7 different outlets simultaneously with consistent messaging around the deal being agreed, but also now with Fabrizio Romano putting his head above the parapet and saying that everything is sorted out and a deal has now been agreed until 2030. The Lloyd Kelly story appears to originate from reports in Italy that have since been picked up by multiple English outlets, all claiming Leeds have shown concrete interest and Juventus would consider a sale. At this stage, the Wilson thing is practically, but not yet, practically done. Kelly feels more like a developing story that we'll need to monitor over the coming days and weeks. If Leeds land both players, it would represent a very strong start to the transfer window. Harry Wilson brings creativity, goals and Premier League experience. Lloyd Kelly brings defensive depth, versatility and a player entering his prime years. For me, as I mentioned, Wilson feels like it's nearly done, but until the club announce it, I'm not saying done deal. I'm only going to stick to agreed at this moment in time. Kelly is definitely one to watch. But overall, what do you guys think? That's the important thing. Are you happy that the Wilson deal's nearly done? Would you take Lloyd Kelly from Juventus if the opportunity arose? I need to know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on all of that. Let me know what you think about the Tanaka situation. Let me know what you think about Wilson pretty much being there. But I'm still very much of the opinion until he signs on the dotted line and there is an actual picture and not an AI one like I produced of him in a Leeds United shirt. Superstition rules the roost with me on that one. Like I said, it's there. It's this close, but we just need to get it finalised and sorted out and finished and everything. That's going to do it for this one. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. Make sure you're subscribed, you're commenting, your notifications are turned on, all of that good stuff. If you're listening to the audio, make sure that you're liking the audio for me as well. Guys, that's going to do it for this one. Take care of each other. Most importantly, please take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Cheers.